Gutierrez is helping me out. I just had a quick video I wanted to show you guys. Can you see that?
Can see, but we
I
can't
could,
hear
but
it.
I can't now.
Can see
Oh
it, but
yeah,
not hear
I
it.
can see it.
Can you see it?
Just catch up. Yeah, I can see it now. Thank you. Yeah, but I can't hear it either.
Okay. There?
No.
Okay. How about here?
We see
Can you
that.
see the slides?
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Well, the link is there. It just talks about why that's not what I wanted to do. Cancel. Yeah. So what kind, I can't see the chat, so let me figure out what I am doing. So what type of units are you representing, both Edison and Seaside? So elementary?
No, Desiree is high school, so north.
Oh yeah, I'm high school.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. And Katie is elementary. Have you been membership chairs before?
I have not. Desiree has not.
Okay. What am I doing wrong where I can't see anything? Daughter. There we go. So how has it been going so far?
So for me personally, not very well, because I feel like I'm not doing a good job of it, because I don't, like, it's the first time I've done it, so I don't know like the ins and the outs of like how I know how to check totem, but like who do I check for memberships actually turned in, like what, those kind of things that I don't know for high school yet.
I have those
Like
for you
where they're
because I have
turned
all
in,
the
who they're given
envelopes.
to. Okay.
They get turned
So
into our
I
PTA
feel like
mailbox
I
in the
need to-
office, and I've collected them and actually
Okay.
have another stack of another. I just picked up,
Okay.
I want to say another 5 or 6 today from
Okay.
the pizza
Can I
from our
maybe get
mailbox
with
because
you
I went in the office.
tomorrow or Wednesday? And then is there someone that I can just collect those from, or do they just go in a mailbox for you?
Well, like I said, when they turn them in the office puts them in our PTA mailbox. So I just happened to be in the office today because we were dropping some. Me and one of my other people were dropping something off at the office, so I just went and grabbed it out of there. And I'm like, oh, well, PTA memberships. Okay, so I have it ready and I have to process the deposit. So.
Okay.
So
But moving forward, like, can I just stop at the school and check the mailbox, or?
Yeah, you just tell security
that's
you're
all
going to
I
the
need
PTA mailbox and they'll be sitting right there in the mailbox.
Okay.
And
I will
then
start making a habit of doing that.
so you would be preparing the deposit, I'm assuming, so you would need another PTA member with you to count up the deposits. And on the, have you done one before?
I haven't done a membership deposit, but I've done deposits for things in the previously, yes, for middle school.
Okay.
So I'm aware of the forms
The
and kind of how
cash
to fill them out and
verification
whatnot.
form. So
Yeah.
for membership, there's just one extra thing you have to do. It's the same form, but in the bottom right-hand corner, it has a place where you record how many memberships. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Amanda has there it is. Yeah. So right there is where you as the chair would fill out for that deposit, how many memberships go with that.
Okay,
Okay. And then
very good.
because you need to know that information when you remit.
Okay,
Okay. So,
Yes.
and then you help facilitate that process as well. So you would know how many memberships you've collected for the month, and you
Okay.
would then request a check that Amanda, are you the president, Amanda? Or the president would bring to the council meetings to turn in, because there's different levels of PTA. So
Right.
you're at a unit level,
Mm-hmm.
and then the level where all the presidents meet and are represented for town, Torrance is the council level. And then we feed into the district level, which is 33rd district.
Okay.
And 33rd district feeds into state, and state feeds into national.
Okay.
So for your membership dues, everybody takes a little piece of that.
Okay.
So $6 goes to Torrance Council of PTAs. And then whatever the remaining amount of your dues is yours, that's yours to use
Okay.
for your unit. So that's kind of
Got
like a donation on top of
Right.
the donation drive that you're probably doing as well.
Right. Okay.
So then at the
Okay,
end of
that
the
makes
month,
sense.
yeah, you'd probably have multiple deposit slips, the cash verification forms. So then you would count how many memberships you collected, the number will be there, multiply it by $6, and then you
Okay.
complete a check request form so that the president can, so that the treasurer will fill out a check for the
Okay.
president to bring to council. And those meetings are once a month.
Got it. Okay.
So,
Okay.
so that's kind of the logistics throughout the month. And so
Okay.
and then from all the names that you collect on your forms, you would create your membership list. And you can share that with me. It's not required, it's just suggested. And then, but you would need that for elections. Sometimes if there's a contested election, you need to know your membership so that only those that are members can vote.
Right.
You need to use that list if you're going to do the 100, the teacher, the 100% staff incentives, making sure that all of your officers and chairpersons are members. So that's why you would keep a membership list.
Okay.
So
Okay.
then you would have your totem list, which keeps everything. And the beauty with totem, it automatically remits everything for you. You don't have to include that in your account.
Okay.
Only the memberships that you collect via check outside of
Or
totem.
cash.
So
Okay.
cash, check. And then
Whatever
some
other form of
people use PTA Easy, like their
Okay.
PayPal web store. And
Okay.
that's school by school.
Okay. Sounds good. That all makes sense then.
So that's the process. And then, and then you do your drive the way you would want to do your drive.
Got it. Okay.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
So last year, we were given a list of council solicited members. Is that going to happen again this year?
Yes. And that will be happening in the next few weeks, where we reach out to them and then you would get notified. So then when that happens, then council takes out the $6.
Sorry.
They'll take out the money.
That's too loud. Stop.
Is that a pencil? So council will take out the portion that gets remitted and return to you the excess between the dues and the remitted part.
And
so
then
you'll just get, like, if your dues are $10, you would get $4 per council member.
And those,
council,
does
the
the
council
check get sent to our treasurer or something for them?
your president will be picking up that check at the council meetings.
Okay.
It'll get
Okay, and then along with that, we also were given like a Google Doc that we were supposed to like input all of our members in so that you could see it as well. Are we doing that?
Yes, and I have yours, Katie, and I'll email it to you tonight.
Okay.
Okay? And Desiree as well.
So what kind of numbers are schools seeing? Do you know? I'm asking because Seaside several years ago, before I joined PTA, they decided to do something kind of funny and create a family membership. So
Mhm.
like you buy one membership for $20 and it covers everybody. I don't know why they decided to do that, but it means that our numbers are lower, right? Because you're not buying like one for each kid and one for the parent. If that makes-
Yeah, and I would change that. So I would stress that you want one membership per person, especially when you're doing elections.
Mhm.
You're not getting your full vote.
You mean
You would
PTA?
get one, yeah, like when you're voting for your officers, and it only came up at my school once where it was kind of contested and heated,
Mhm.
where it's one membership per person. So technically, you would have 4 votes if you have 4. So you could do it where you just charge the bulk amount, have a family membership, and then it's automatically 4 memberships. I mean, there's
Yeah.
ways to do that, I guess.
Yeah. I think it was such a struggle for them to create this new style of membership. I don't know if they'd be willing to go back. Um, I don't
And
know.
really, and you just got to do what works for your school as well.
Yeah. So I know that each, like if we have PTA board members, like they make sure to have their own membership, and then they get another one for like their husband or partner and their kids or whatever. So like it's not, we haven't had any problems with like voting or anything, but I can see how that could happen.
Yeah. And
Okay.
if it works for your school and everybody's happy, you just won't have
The numbers.
one membership per student, which is kind of the goal. You want to have one representation per student,
Yeah.
but there's no PTA police. We're not coming for you.
Okay.
We just want we want to have as much membership as we can, but really ultimately the goal is to have good programs at your school that meet the needs of your community.
Mhm.
So if you're meeting those goals, and that's what PTA is for.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And so it's working as far as like keeping your families happy, but is it work? It's not, what else is working for your school?
What else is working?
Are you doing membership drives? Is it a donation
Yeah, we do like
drive?
a fall membership drive, and then it leads up to like our Halloween themed party that's at the end of the month.
Okay.
And then if you have your family membership, everybody gets to, come in for free. So that's kind of our end
That's a great
goal, I
idea.
guess. That seems to work pretty well. As soon as people hear that they don't have to, wait in line and pay or anything to get in, and they can just show their membership, then the numbers go up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what does North do?
I might be able to answer that. They actually, I don't know if they did much of a membership drive last year. I know that they do monthly incentive raffles for like the teachers. So if the teacher staff members, they put them all on the raffle wheel, and they give out like little nominal gift cards, like $10 to like Starbucks or Amazon or Target, or
Okay.
they do that for students too. So like, put the students in a raffle. Here's a $10 gift card to Little Caesars.
And then are those donated or do you do that with PTA funds?
They actually do buy those.
The
Like, I know
PTA?
the student ones. Yeah.
Okay. It's not, yeah, I do. We're doing something similar at Berlin.
Yeah.
And we're doing like one of the parents works for Sunglass Hut. So she
Oh.
is able to donate like a couple vouchers for sunglasses,
That's cool.
as well as AirPods. So,
Somebody,
you
I
know,
think
and
somebody donated like a Fire Stick last year because I know they raffled off a fire.
oh, that's a
last
good
year.
idea.
Yeah. Little itty bitty things, you know. They give a gift card every month. We've been a little slow.
Look at my slides, see where I'm at. That is basically what's working, what's not working, any logistics issues. Katie, how's Totem working for you? Are you able to get reports and things like that?
Sorry, did I miss something?
Oh, I was just like, is everybody comfortable with Totem? Any questions about that?
Yeah, it's worked out really well for us. Then we don't have to pass out and collect the paper envelopes. It's just much more streamlined. I think we've had one person is a teacher. She doesn't like to join on the computer, so she gave us her check, and I think that was it. It was one person.
Mhm.
I think I would really like to have 100% teacher participation. For some reason, we just can't seem to manage that. I don't know why. I don't know what their beef is joining the PTA, but there's just a few holdouts.
It happens at a lot of schools.
We make kind of not, I mean, we make it somewhat mandatory, like highly suggested that you join if you want to get your enrichment money, because you need to be a PTA member to be reimbursed by the PTA.
That's a good idea.
Oh, okay. So
And
we
if
already
you're-
passed out some of that money, so that was our mistake then. That would have been a good idea.
And try it for next year, you know.
Okay,
Um,
that would have been
I think
good.
some of the holdback comes from some of these teachers or like parents too. So they're like, I already joined my kid's PTA. Like, but that's your kid's PTA. Does your kid go? Then you're not participating in your own school, really, that you work. Some of them just like, I already joined. Like, you did? I don't see you on my list. Oh, because I joined my kid's school. But if your kid
Yeah.
goes
And-
across school across town or in a different city, then you're like, but that's not the same.
maybe have your president when they meet with the principal, you know, if they're regularly meeting them, like have that principal bring the envelopes into the staff meetings and just kind of hit it home and once use peer pressure.
Yeah, I'll
And
have to
that's
do
one way
that.
to do that. Yeah.
Because I even did like a personal note to each teacher
Mhm.
and like put a bookmark on there and reminded them that, you know, this is really important, and still didn't get everybody. So I don't know, maybe they're not happy about our family membership. I don't know. I haven't heard anything, so I have no
Well,
idea.
they could join individually,
There's no option to do that.
even on Totem.
Correct. It's just
So
the
it's
family member.
$20.
Yeah.
So technically your dues are $20. Okay, thank you. My car's
Yeah.
getting delivered. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that might be. And maybe you do maybe consider just doing like a teacher membership, like whatever the dues are in your PTA
Mhm.
bylaws. I mean, that's what the dues are.
And that's the family member, the
And
$20.
oh, it's
That's-
okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So. We're kind of stuck at this point unless somebody wants to change the bylaws.
Yep. unfortunately, you're backed into that construct.
Mhm.
But if anybody's married to it, maybe, you know, bring it up and the next bylaws change and you can reconsider, you know, if it worked or didn't work. There's
Mhm.
ways to have it that you could do a family, you know, bundle somehow within the current system, because it didn't exist before. Like,
Okay.
you know, the way totem works and other things work.
Okay.
And maybe raffle off a couple of, you know, teacher memberships.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe your principal, yeah, just having your principal help you out with that is probably,
Mhm.
that'll take you as far as you're probably going to get to go.
Okay.
I'm going to share my screen again. Because I did have, oh, shoot. No, don't want that. Okay. So I do have some, you know, resources here for success through outreach and inclusivity. That's always a challenge for everyone to reach out to as many of the different populations on your campus as possible. It's something that I'm always striving to do better. There's some links here that could help you, you know, give you some ideas on how to do that, especially at the high school level. I mean, you're also reaching out to your student members on top of that. I mean, that's a very diverse and large population. So using languages represented within your community, at your meetings, and in your communications, working to build representative leadership and voice within your PTA. That will help bring members when people can see people like them participating. Understanding that everyone has value, and, you know, and taking a look at how you are reaching out to those different populations on your campus. And we already touched on how to reach teachers, community, extended family members, and inclusion. So it's a commitment. So I know it's a challenge for everyone. Here's some more links that are available at the national PTA level, some resources, some videos. There's Membership Mondays, and that's usually run the first couple months of the school year, August and September, and then again in the winter time. But there's some archives there that are good resources to look for. And there has been a monthly call. So if you go to that link there, you can register for that. And these are, those are like at the state level. So you'll get some insights from other schools outside of the, you know, our area, and you know, and something might work for your school. If, you know, and I'm always available. I haven't been super great with answering emails lately at membership. So my email for TCPTA is membership@torrancecouncilofptas.org. And Nanette Nolan is our 33rd district. So she's at the next level. She's the membership chair there, but she is also, and then there's a typo. It should be membership@33rdpta.org. But she's also from Torrance and from the North area. So she's a great resource as well, and very approachable and super friendly. So what we're going to try and do is probably have another 33rd district wide info sharing session. And that might be useful and informative for you as well. So if you didn't have any more questions, I mean, I covered everything I had planned to cover. If you want some help with Totem, Desiree, or any other questions about the logistics, let me know.
Yeah, so Totem seemed to work fine. The only thing that I noticed is, I'm sorry. The only thing
That's
that I
okay.
noticed was like it just gives you a total membership, so you can't, unless you're like manually keeping track to know like every month how many were new from Totem. Like it just gives you a total.
Yeah,
am I
and,
missing-
and that's just the challenge where how you're going to keep track of your membership list.
Okay, that's fine.
But the Totem memberships you don't have to count those as far as the remitting.
Right.
It's already done. So the
Right.
ones that are important that you have so that they count towards your numbers are the ones that you take in
The
person.
manual ones. Okay.
The manual ones.
Well, the monthly email that Totem does send you does say how many are new from the past for the past month. So like the membership email, the email we got at the beginning of October for September told you how many new members you got in September.
And you guys are like over 500. Am I correct?
No,
Was it-
we're
no.
we're over 3. We're pushing for that 4.
Oh, okay. Oh, it was South.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, we won't talk
South
about
was-
them.
Yeah. I know I'm lagging myself. So,
How many memberships are you guys looking at right now? You said you had 300 something?
for North,
We
How
got
many-
about 342.
What's your student body?
Over 1,000. I don't even know how many it is.
Okay. How about for you, Kyla?
I'll just give you, just for comparison, like last year, Towers had like 610. So we did a pretty big push to get 100% of the student representation, but we have one membership per person. And then also we do like classroom drives, things like that.
Okay.
But it's great, but I would, you have a unique set of circumstances, and if it's working for your school and everybody's happy, it is like no one's there is no PTA police. So all right, well, that's all I had planned. Please feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions, and give you back the rest of your evening.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you, Kyla.
All right.